Hello everyone, how are you? I hope doing well. Today it is a new lectures with linguistics in the fourth stage, okay? I will start our lectures, okay, to be attention, to be very attractive. If you have any question, just tell me in your subscription, in your comments, okay? So I will start. In the name of Allah, most merciful, most merciless, I'm going to be make hints what you learned in the previous lectures in the last time and what you learned in the now, okay? In the previously learns more and more chapters in linguistics. In the first stage, we start with the semantics and the pragmatics. In the beginning, semantics, it is your beginning. Semantic and pragmatic, it is that develop, perceive, and discourse, analyze to be approach. Okay, it's very wide. Okay, semantic. What is the semantics? What is type of the semantics? And what is the difference between semantics and pragmatics? Okay. I will make a refresh your mind. What is the semantics? Semantic is the study of the meaning of a word, phrase, and sentence. Not all the words, not all the sentence, not all the phrase. Okay. Have two types of the semantics: conceptual and associative meaning. Conceptual meaning mean the essential components of the given literally of a word, especially in your dictionaries. Design words, for example, word by word. Okay, for example, okay, sharp and such reminds when say the word, the definitions of a word. I'm sorry, I have problem in your screens. Okay, so and also the concept associated meaning depending with the experienced person. For example, when persons hear words painful mean needles or patience, and for example say the word flowers to life, okay, and have different expressions, different description of the colors. For example, proposal means the hidden love, so on, okay? And in semantic have different for semantic and grammatical means syntactically. If you have problem in the structures, maybe it is arriving meaning. But if you say that structure correct and semantically it is odd. How? For example, the hamburger is a pie. Okay. Grammatically, the hamburgers is subject, eat is a verb, the boy is its object. But about your semantically, it is odd. It is not reasonable or logical as hamburger is the point, okay? Am I right? So, and have semantic features of the, you see that words, fable, hers, hoy, I mean about your female, adult, image, okay, and so on. Just make refresh your mind what you learned in the previous lectures and the previous last time, okay? And also have the semantic rules of the they have agent and what themes. For example, agent one entity performed by the actions and theme entity affected by the actions and instrumental. For example, okay, an instrument and experiencer. Mary saw a fly on the pole. Okay, Mary its experiencer on fly the theme and locations. Okay, and locations. And also she is handing the magazines back to charge as is go back to charge. And lexical relations have 9 of lexical relation. It is synonyms and also what are antonymy, hyponymy, Okay, and also prototypes, homophones, honemes, and philosophy and word place. Okay, am I right? And collocations. All this is wanted to or have the same related of the meaning. And also, for example, a huge bag. This is your synonym, antonym, to word with the opposite meaning. For example, true, false. Okay, and method, courage, so far it is synonym, thus the same meaning, not exactly same meaning or related meaning. Okay, and so on. And also learned in the previous lectures. I don't know what's your problem. Okay. Uh, Learn pragmatics. What's pragmatics? The study of invisible meaning. Have two types of the pragmatics: physical contacts and what contacts previous linguistic contact. Physical contacts just in your written or linguistic contacts. You have the actions and also you have learned the axis. Have three type of the axis: personal, spatial, temporal. Okay, person the axis is me, you, him, and spatial the axis it is here, beside, near, that. Okay, reference and inferences, reference and other informations, and references identify something, and reference other of information, and a it is what we say that the puppy started struggling and shaking of the obligatory weight. It is antecedent, and anaphora it is back. Okay, in the beginning it is antecedent, anaphora to make sure pronoun to add information. As speech act we have for speaker use direct, indirect. If you speak direct it is me, it is politeness, use indirect ways. Polite shape and awareness of linguistics. Okay, and what else? Oh, so today it is a new point. Okay, what is discourse analysis? Okay, as a study by George Yule. And what is the type of the discourse analysis? Okay, and have conversation analysis, cohesion, coherence. Okay, and also what? Speech event, conversational turn taking is really important points. Okay, I'll explain this lectures. So, look here. Discourse analysis. Look in this picture slide. More people to spoken. Okay. There are two types of fibers: the big fiber and the small fiber. You can measure the size of the fiber with the pose person take after they ask you don't do me a favor, small pose. Can you do me a favor, hint me that pencil? No pose, big favor, or could you my favor? 8 seconds go by. Yeah, what? Well, the longer it take them get off, the bigger the ring got to be. Discourse analysis. How do you understand the speaker? How communicate more than they say? Maybe spoken discourse analysis not use semantics, and so maybe can't say discourse pragmatics. Okay. Basically, if you spoken to persons, it's choice can do only spoken with the semantic, but you can't spoken with the pragmatic, I mean indirect speech. Okay. Discourse analysis fragment train called to die. No shoes, no surface. I will explain this point. Introduction discourse. My town Nashville was a small town very close capital of Saudi Arabia. The distance between my town or rather Saif exactly that name of main English factors take name of the people career in childhood. I remember the people life it was very simple was the people was farmer. Okay. So discourse analysis is the study language beyond the level of a sentence. Language beyond. Beyond means invisible. Okay? Not directly, indirect. What do you mean? Okay? This is exactly meaning. Language behavior linked to social practice. Discourse analysis deal with the society, deal with the community, practice language. Okay? Language is a system of thought. System of thought. System or thought means idea. Language, in both your language, have community, have idea, have thinking, have point of view, have conversations. Okay? This is exactly language. Discourse analysis is usually defined on the analysis of language beyond the sentence. Exactly focuses of a word analysis mean discourse, discussions beyond the sentence. In this discourse analysis, inshallah, after you graduate, after continue or done discourse analysis, exactly the meaning of a word analysis language to communicate with neurolinguistics. If you have problem in neurolinguistic, don't count to understand to analysis or language in your mind, okay? So, discourse analysis have contacts and physical contacts in the type, okay? Contact means semantics, physical contact means pragmatics. So, I will again explain. Language beyond the level of the sentence, behavior linked with the social practice, system of the thought beyond the sentence analysis. Basic idea in discourse analysis, the analysis of discourse is typically concerned with the study of language in text and conversations. So, what do you mean? I mean, in analysis of language in what? In context, in text, in dialogue, in conversations, not only just say words or phrases. Okay? Have conversation, have dialogue, and this dialogue when I read it or to make conversation between them already have analysis. Okay, text analysis, writing, structural of discourse in speech event. So in the beginning, in this main point in discourse analysis. Okay, but focusing about this point, if you have problem in discourse analysis in grammar and structures, that's okay. Already I get it. Already I understand what do you mean. Okay, have 3 points in speech events: cohesion, coherence, and what? Speech events. So, conversation analysis. Speaking. What do you mean conversation analysis? Analysis, okay? Turn taking, the cooperative principle, background knowledge on hinges and lecture scheme and script. Okay? Conversation or analysis should have turn taking, the cooperative principle, background and lecture hinges and scheme and script, coherence and cohesions. In this, what in constant conversation analysis. Okay, so what others? Cohesion in the grammatical and order lexical relation between different elements of a text. What do you mean? Again, I will explain again. Cohesions and coherence. What is the difference between cohesions and coherence? Again, cohesions and coherence. Cohesions in the grammatical, what do you mean grammatical? In syntax and structure syntactically. Lexical relation between different elements. Lexical relation mean the meaning of a different element of a text. For example, my father once bought a long class convertible. He did it by saving every penny he could. That a car would be worth or certain new ideas. However, how he sold it helped for my college education. Sometimes I think I would rather have comfortable. What do you mean? Again, cohesions, the ties, connection that exist within a text, mean unity to connect your idea. Cohesion and coherence have unity, the same idea, the same point talking about. Okay? Means in this dialogue, talk about your father. If you not have buying this car, I will be what worth in futures, but my car it is not good. Just only waste your time. Am I right? This is exactly meaning of the cohesion. Cohesion, the word that are used often tell references to the same people I think throughout. Again, cohesive ties references convertible. Cohesions, my father, cohesive. In semantics, fortune sold often already. The meaning of the cohesive and cohesions. Cohesions, they have connection ties, connection between exists in the text. And cohesive about what? The word use of references. Just only added your idea. Okay? Coherence, the quality of being logical and consist in unified whole. Coherence is not something exists. In the word coherence, something exists over people. Okay? So, the difference between cohesions and coherence. Okay? Cohesions tie connection of exist. Cohesive to be identified the following paragraph to support the photograph. Okay? This is exactly meaning of the cohesion. So, for example, cohesion are participants for tokens. I will give example about cohesion. My father once bought long convertible ivory pony and however sold helped my college educations. I think I'd rather have the convertible cohesive tie grammar to both of could be with cohesive. In your cohesive part talk about your grammar, about punctuation and connecting your idea. For example, coherence is the relation with the link in the meaning. Okay? And alternate means of the contacts. For example, this is the telephones. I'm in the park. Okay. What do you mean? The meaning of this sentence. I already know in the telephones. You have I can't hold on or answer this phone call. Okay. Cohesion and coherence. What the benefit of the cohesion and coherence? Cohesions help to create coherence. Cohesion does not entail coherence. Coherence can to mean without cohesive. This device cohesive with many cohesive type coherence of interrupt. What do you mean? Cohesions not can only use it without coherence, but coherence can do it without cohesive. What do you mean? Cohesion have to be created, but the coherence it is the main point. So speech events include interactions such as conversation, a part of ordering meal. Any speech event, okay, any speech event compromises several components: speech adaptate, interview game, daily routines, interlocutor for speaker hears, social distance or personal state, engendered conversational setting where it occurs, framed to culturally specific factors. So, conversational analysis, the basic structures of conversation compose. Speakers here to be turn-taking persons speak on the time. Listen, there are switch rules. For example, so conversational analysis participation speaker indicates how will finish compound points. If you make it your speaker indicate we will finish. How do you speaker mark complete? By asking questions, by pausing over incomplete syntactic structures, phrases, or using gestures, just like eye to contact. So again, your question is very important point. So conversation analysis usually participants your assurance your speaker indicates finish. How can a speaker explain or identify about here I will complete it? For asking question, for pausing or complete it, or using the contact. Turn taking is very important also. Overlaps mean interlocals speak of the same both of the turns. Turn taking, how do you interlocate or in the end of phrase are sentence following intonations, zero and usually second. Mom, hello son. Oh, hello, how are you? Very well, and son think that's good. We had torrential rain today and intonation. So, turn taking different exceptional conversational style and different strategies. Participating conversations results like for turn taking long wine speakers holding floors. Component from avoiding in the end of a sentence to making turn taking. Oh, first point avoiding pause of the end in the sentence. Making sentence rain on. Connection with the and then but. Placing pause point where best clearly incomplete, preferably on hesitations, avoiding eye contact. If you turn talking, okay? And also we have cooperative principles, interlocutor cooperative constructions, maximum supporting principle maximum, have quantity maximum, quality maximum, relation maximum, and also manner maximum, okay? The quantity maximum make your contribution informative required, but not more or less that required. It is fit or information if you ask you. How are you? What's your name? My name is Zainab. Not so I'm Zainab and so on. And quality maximum, do you not say what you believe, false or adequate evidence? We means that your quality maximum say that not talk about something if you want to be evidence or to be true, okay? If you want to be sure, no, I'm not sure, okay? And also ratio must be relevant and manner be carefully and be brief and orderly. So, and also in lectures, what do you mean about in lecture? In addition, convey meaning. Generally, in lecture, resolve maximum, breaching oval. Relation may breach of along. Are you coming in the part tonight? I have got to the exam tomorrow. In lectures, in addition, information indirectly. For example, you like go with me in party? Tomorrow I have exam. What do you mean? You mean I'm not can't go with you. I'm busy tomorrow. I have exam. Okay. His phrases indicate really sure of the quality. Okay. And also, what do you mean? Quality kind of sorry, not now. Okay. And also, what example for talking the word schema and script conventional structures exist of a mirror dynamic scheme. Okay. This is only point in this lecture. I hope doing all points clear for you. If you have any question, any comment, just tell me in your comments. I will answer you. Okay. Thank you very much.